that we just holding on to something.
Welcome in to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's see. We got Camsta, Melissa, Raw Handyman. Welcome in. Welcome in. Green Fingers. Good to see everybody. Thank you for coming to the show. Our quote of the day is, opportunities don't happen. You create them. This is Chris Grosser. And you may not know this, but some apps building on Base are specifically designed to hide blockchain complexity from the users entirely, making crypto feel more like a normal internet application or experience. And blockchains alone do not create adoption. Applications do. And Base is quickly becoming one of the most interesting ecosystems for consumer crypto. Let's kick it off here. Welcome in, welcome in. Bang, bang, bang. Welcome to the show. It's going to be a good one tonight. For anybody who doesn't know, I'll say this a couple of times throughout the show. I've been meaning to say it all week. I think I've only said it maybe once. There's no stream tomorrow. I got some important things to do tomorrow, and it's just not going to work out. So no DeFi stream tomorrow. I know you guys are going to be so sad, as I will be, because that is my best time to play some DeFi games, and I won't get to do it. So here we are over at the Crypto Bubbles. H-bar is up 6.7%, XLM up 20%, Algorand 11.8% to the upside, Humanity up 10%, Bounce and Hype 7%, UB down 17%, XMR down 10%, Wild down 13%, and Bitcoin Cash is down 10%. Let's toggle down the 1 to 1,000. And 900 to 1,000 is up 6%. That's interesting. We'll have to take a look at that. But most stuff kind of sideways day, right? Nothing crazy to report. Green Fingers with the salute. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, I already said hi to you, Green Fingers. But welcome in everybody else who just hopped in. I can see some people just rolled in. Smash the like button. All right, let's drop down another 100. Let's take a look. We have Basic Attention Token up 14%. Internet of Things up 9%, call it 10%. XPL up 14%. I'm just rounding up now. Beat is beat down 17%. Syrup's down 10%. Genius down 10%. Origin Track, or Track Origin, what is it? Sorry, it's Origin Trail. Track is ticker. It's down 10%. We were just talking about it quite a bit the other day. Let's drop down another 100 here, see what's going on. Got a lot to roll through tonight. We are packing tons of information. Says, I believe base is undervalued and underused. Yeah, way faster than ETH, and BNB get more respect than base. Why? I don't know. Maybe we could answer that. Greenfinger says we still got a countdown at Underground. What do you mean? Did you roll in right when the stream started or something, Green Fingers? We did the countdown. We did like the intro to the show. Is that what you're asking about? Let me know. So Knock is keeps knocking on those support and resistances and getting above them. Up 20%. Yes, that joke sucked. I know. But here we are, bouncing to the upside for Knock. It's up 20% today. The reason why we keep highlighting Knock is because it is in the base ecosystem, right? Troll up 16%, Home up 13%, Riff, which is interesting. Rootstock Infrastructure Framework, we've been over it once or twice. It's up 17%. Arc, which is computer, is the AI rig complex. Sorry, I was thinking computer complex, but no, it's the AI rig complex. I'm sure the rig is a computer. You get what I'm saying. Sahara's up 7%. Asteroid's hanging out here. That might be one to keep an eye on if we ever get a bull market. Whoop, there we go. And this is Stronghold, SHX. Stronghold really falls in your category with all of your I want to say XPL. That is not what I'm trying to say. You have XRP, and then you have XLM, right? I think I'm messing that up. You know what I'm talking about. Melissa says, hey, XPL up nice. I didn't see a countdown. I was 2 minutes behind. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you were talking about the intro of the show. Well, welcome in, everybody. We're just kicking off. If you're just coming in, you're in the right place. Don't touch that dial. I don't know if that's applicable, but you get what I'm saying. Bitcoin, $73,729. Let's see what the overall market cap, only down 0.8 to 0.56, 2.5 trillion, 2.5 trillion, however you want to say it. Total market cap here. And 17,400 coins. I never read that metric, but maybe I should. Let's see. Bitcoin, 73,727. We should refresh. Okay, that's accurate. Ethereum, $2,013. Let's call it 2,000 flat. Let's hope it can hold that 2,000. BNB, $638. XRP, $1.32. Solana, $82.30. Dogecoin, falling under that 10 cents. I was really hoping it was going to hold that 10 cents level. We spent a lot of time at like 9.5, 9 flat. Mostly 9.5 for a while. And yeah, it would suck to go all the way back there this quick. Hyperliquid's crushing it though. It's at $62. It ran up to 60 something and then it fell back and hung out at like $58 for a few days, and I see it's on the run again, right? And it is up 6.9% in the last 7 days, but really in the month it's up far more than that. Zcash, $558, down 16% in the last 7 days. Cardano, 23.5 cents. XLM, that's what I was trying to say, and I don't know why I couldn't figure it out, but I think I said it right. 20 cents, pretty much flat there, up 38% in the last 7 days, 17, 18% today. I love that. I have very small bag of XLM, but I'd still love to see it moon. $356 for XMR. Why is XLM even pumping? We'll have to figure that out. Let's see. Bitcoin Cash had a bit of a fall today, 10%. We saw that in the bubbles. Canton Network, 15.5 cents. Canton just seems like a strong project to maybe really look at. It's only at 5.9 billion, which sounds like a lot for crypto and stuff, but being number 22, I think it could eat up a few more, right? Where is that? HBAR, 9 cents. MemeCore, moving back to $3. I like that for MemeCore. Litecoin is $51.63. Avalanche, $8.94, falling under that $9 level there. SWI, 93 cents, way down. About to scoop me some more SWI. Love that. It's on sale if it's under $1 in my book. My original buys are under $1 though. Algorand, I never talk about Algorand's price, but it's 11, almost 12 cents. And where is Flare? 86 by market cap, where we left it, right where we left it off yesterday. Let's run to what is trending. But before we run into what is trending, let me tell you guys a little story about crypto. I don't want to bury all of our deep diving when it comes to base and the IQ raise and stuff. I don't want to bury it too far down, because when people rewatch that, man, they want it pretty quickly. If anything, I might start doing it immediately after the crypto bubbles. So infrastructure matters. Anybody believe that? Anybody believe that infrastructure matters? Let's hope ETH don't hold 2K. Ooh, why is that? You shorten ETH? I would really like ETH to hold 2K. You must own 0 Ethereum. All right, infrastructure matters. Scaling matters. But ultimately, interaction with applications, not blockchain directly. That is why ecosystems become important. Not blockchain directly, but their interactions on a daily basis with things that they like that are on blockchain technology, but are more to them, to most average people, they would regard them more like an application, right? A DApp, a decentralized application. But a lot of people don't really understand the tech behind it. They just like whatever it does. And that is why ecosystems become important. An ecosystem is not a chain. It is developers and creators, communities, liquidity, social activity, and applications. Base appears to be positioning itself around consumer-facing crypto experiences, and this is probably due to the wisdom of Coinbase itself, right? Because Coinbase already is an app on your regular app store. Originally from its launch, Coinbase wasn't a decentralized app. They have tons of decentralized integration now, which is awesome, but they also have tons of centralized stuff still as well. But you got to think, as a company, they think very forward facing. What is the user's experience is kind of their code. And so, of course, they're going to do the same thing with their layer 2 on Ethereum, which is Base. Social applications, creator economies, payments, on-chain identity, low-cost interactions. This is why it is important, because the next wave of crypto adoption may not come from people studying blockchain architecture. I would say that next to no crypto adoption ever came from people studying blockchain architecture. This channel, if you're here, you're a bit of a rarity. Oh, Double O Zoe in the house. What's up? What's up? Yeah, he said big short, screen fingers. Hey, you might just get it. I wouldn't be surprised if Ethereum does go lower, right? So it may come from users simply enjoying applications that happen to run on crypto infrastructure. We've talked about these concepts in many different angles and many different lights, many different times, right? Userability, it could be called UX, right? It could be called all kinds of different things. The whole idea is people just use applications that work. The userability is so simple, they don't have to worry about, seed phrases and all of this stuff. So basically, they don't even really know that they're using blockchain in the first place. And therefore, they never bat an eye at it. They love it, they use it, and blockchain technology takes off. Basically, the problem with this has been very simple. Scaling. Talked about this a bunch of times. I'm going to keep saying I've talked about everything a bunch of times because we go over stuff a lot here. scalability has been the real problem with Web3. It's not that it doesn't work. It's not that blockchain's not amazing. It's that blockchain is highly secure, but when you start adding a ton of stuff to it, it gets overloaded, which makes scaling from, say, 500,000 people who use an app at one time to 10 million people who use an app at one time. Now you have a big problem. We'll go into that another time. Blockchain trilemma, all that fun stuff. Raise your crypto IQ here at Underground Crypto Deep Dive Research Show, where you know what you're going to learn, and then you also never know what you might learn as well. So that changes how adoption happens. The blockchain fades into the background, right? While experience moves to the foreground. And really, what does the average person remember? They remember the experience they had using it. They don't care about all that techie stuff, right? Chris Goss in the house says 333, my fellow lifer. Curious if I missed the green shirt floating lock stream. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. No, you haven't. We're going to do that tomorrow. I'm just joking. No stream tomorrow, guys. No stream tomorrow. Got something important to do. What's up, y'all? How we doing? All is well. We're glad to hear that. Double Ozo, you have quickly became somebody who I look for on the stream. Thank you for being here. DEX activity on base, right? So this is our talking points, and we're going to get to that in a minute. I'll just preview it. So lower fees can support trading, liquidity, experimentation, and smaller users. Now, lower fees can support these things. Why are we talking about lower fees? Yes, I am going to read the talking point story here again later on in the show. Why are we talking about that? Well, it's because that's what a layer 2 really does, is it lowers the fees. Here's what's trending over on CoinGecko. Chris Goss says, have a great night, everyone. Appreciate you always coming through, even if you're not able to hang out, man. But if you ever get the chance, you might want to hang out and watch the show, because I got lots of cool stuff to tell you about, all kinds of stuff going on, news. Man, we get into it. So you might want to hang out sometime, brother, but have a great night. So Bonk is trending. Bonk's been trending for a couple of days. Aptos, XML, or Stella, is definitely trending, as it is up 37% in the last 7 days. Hyperliquid, again, doing very well. Allura, I have not... Oh, man, that thing pumped hard. I haven't seen anybody care or talk about that. This Allura pumping gives me hope for a lot of coins that have been sitting around doing next to nothing. All right, so let's see if Allura maybe is the one they're going to run some money through next. I don't own any of it, just to be completely transparent. Solana, Sweave, Venice Token, Bitcoin, Near Protocol. And for a lot of people who don't know, Near Protocol has been around for a really long time, but Near Protocol has really kind of moved its focus in the last couple of years to AI, which I think is going to be a winning move for Near Protocol. Ondo, XRP, Ethereum, and Pendle. What's really worth looking at here? I mean, we know what Bonk is. Bonk.fun, just like Pump.fun. Bonk is a coin. Pump is a coin. Bonk, I think, was its own meme coin. Not I think, I know. It was its own meme coin before they had a Bonk.fun. So at least they have that going for it. Pump.fun, I'm pretty sure, has just always been a launch pad, right? Aptos, we know what that is. The only thing that I think really stands out here to me is Allura, because you probably don't know what it is, and here's why. Look at the chart. It's because it came out at one point back in November 10th, 2025. It proceeded to do nothing price-wise and fell very far, all the way down to 5 cents. And then it ran back up to 13 cents and has just basically been ranging between 5 and 13 cents, right? I hate when it does that. I hate when I highlight the chart when I didn't mean to highlight the chart. When I mean to highlight the chart, it's a pretty sick feature, but not when I didn't mean to do it. So anyways, year to date, this thing is down 64%. It's got 37.5 million in its market cap, but why would you care about the tokenomics when you don't even know what it is? AI framework, and base native. I'll sip my coffee to that. Base native, right? We're talking about base, so it lines up. I actually didn't do that on purpose. I actually didn't realize it was base native, but it makes a lot of sense. But it's AI relevant. So I'm sure people are going to come find these really tiny AI coins that maybe have a little bit of something to them that people just didn't care about or completely forgot about, and they're probably going to start pumping them off of speculation, or this could just be a pump group that got in here and pumped it because it was just down at the floor doing nothing. They come in, put a ton of money, bang, you get this big spike, and then all of retail acknowledges it and starts running over. Then it gets pumped up, and then they sell off on all of you guys. That's, if it's a pump group, that's what's going to happen. So Base and BNB Smart Chain, I like that. Ethereum contract, of course, goes right along with it. But again, what is it? The abstraction layer for intelligence is what they're saying here. Allura is a self-improving decentralized AI network that harnesses community-built machine learning models for highly accurate, context-aware prediction. I do love that they're specifically pointing out context awareness, because sometimes when you're using different things, ChatGPT, whatever it may be, Gemini, they're not very contextually aware, and they can get really off into the weeds really fast. So the Internet of Intelligence, powered by a network of machine learning models. I think you guys get it. Allura solves for siloed machine intelligence. What is siloed? Isolated. Today, powerful machine intelligence is primarily confined within industry giants, where data algorithms and computational resources remain isolated and limited. They got it locked up, they got it closed up. That's what big business does. And Allura breaks these silos by creating an open network, enabling diverse data sets, algorithms, and computational power to seamlessly interconnect by maximizing these connections. Allura empowers anyone to harness collective insight, driving richer, more relevant, intelligent for smarter decision making. So they're just trying to bring it all together. You got Alibaba Cloud, which is like the Asian market arm of what is basically Amazon Web Service here in the West. And they're doing their thing. They make a lot of sense. I could see why they would be usable. How good the actual tech is in the background, I have no idea. Max supply is 1 billion tokens. Circulating supply, 230 million, right? So still a lot of tokens to come out. Let's see, 24-hour trading volume. It's going to be a little skewed right now because it just had a huge pump. I'd love to see what the 24-hour trading volume, yeah, it was right before the pump, was like 5 million. I mean, you did have some indicators here, like you went to 100 million in volume. For like a couple of days you had some high volume, then it died down and then it bounced. But I'm sure you had stuff like that all throughout. Not really. No, this is pretty crazy. Most of the time it was super low. Some people watch volume, and that's how they would have known this coin would pop. All right, let's move to a breakdown of what's going on in crypto here. Let's talk about some stories, stuff like that. I am really going to do my best to kind of move through the stream and keep it moving, and kind of bouncing in between things, so it doesn't get too stale. We don't get too dived into anything for too long, get bogged down, right? So this is Thursday, May 28th, 2026. Bitcoin is trading around 73,464. It is down on the day with an intra-trade. I hate saying this word. I don't know why. Intraday. That's what it is. I always mess this up. Intraday range between 72,000 and 74. It's just a fancy way of saying this is the range right now, right? Ethereum around 2,000, slightly down, and Solana around 82. We've been over that, right? So the big story today is that crypto is under pressure. Again, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP are being pulled lower as markets react to escalating U.S.-Iran tension. That's just a good excuse. At this point in what's going on when it comes to crypto, this is all just a good excuse to mess with the market really hard, make a ton of money, move people around, shake them out of their coins, all of that kind of stuff in my humble opinion. Now, rising oil prices and stuff, that really, here in America, doesn't have anything to do with Iran. We get like next to none of our oil from the Strait of Hormuz, so why would it matter if they are locking it down? But it does have some political stuff that is messing with the prices of gas. I know you guys feel it, but that doesn't really have anything to do with cryptocurrency. A renewed concern that inflation could stay high for longer, so people are freaking out. I really am looking for the better stories here. Bitcoin ETF outflows are becoming a major market narrative. And we can very quickly run over here and we can look at the outflows, right? So we'll scroll down. We go to analytics, actually. Gotta remember how to use this thing. Dashboard, right? And then we're gonna go to ETF, right? Crypto ETF, total flows. And we can see pretty much everything that's going on here. Do we want to go to daily? Yeah, daily is kind of as small as we can get. Can we widen this up? There you go. And we can really zoom this in. So you can see for yesterday, a lot of outflows. And it's pretty simple. Just look at the map. If it's above the middle line, it's inflow. And if it's below, it's outflow. And for the most part, we've had nothing but outflows, very little anything else. And you could turn everything off and just turn on, say, Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? There you go. And let's throw on XRP too, because why not? And they're going to pretty much follow, right? And you can see for a while here, we've had a ton of outflows and we're not seeing a lot of inflows. Why is that? But that is what the article here is referring to. ETFs, flows are one of the most important things to watch right now, so most people think. Reports today say Bitcoin ETFs have seen major outflows recently, which I just showed you the chart is absolutely true. This is why having all of these different data websites and things for data becomes really handy. BlackRock's IBIT has reportedly been part of that pressure. One report also said Strategy, formerly MicroStrategy, is not currently stepping in with the same aggressive Bitcoin buying that has helped absorb ETF weakness in the past. Yeah, I don't know how much money they have, but you know, they where's Deadwood? Did I miss Deadwood? Did he flow in here? It says hello at Deadwood, but I don't see a Deadwood here. All right, anyways, you get what's going on here. They're saying a lot of the time Michael Saylor with his strategy company steps in, Bitcoin strategy, MicroStrategy, whatever, and they buy, and that helps with institutional, right? This matters because a huge part of late institutional Bitcoin story was that ETFs bring in demand and corporate treasury buyers like strategy add more demand, right? So the demand is not there. I don't know how much money they have to buy, but, and you know, we all like to think Michael Saylor knows the game really well and he's buying smart. I don't know. I think he's just getting as much money together and buying consistently, and he's just going to keep buying because he has conviction that Bitcoin's going to be worth $1 million one day, and he's getting it super cheap right now. Van Eck debuts first U.S. spot BNB ETF. Van Eck, I hope I'm saying that right, has reportedly debuted the first U.S. spot BNB ETF. Now, see, I was talking about this last night, that I thought BNB was like highly undervalued and that it was probably going to run up. I think BNB is going to go on a run. I think all of the regulation nonsense that's held BNB down for a really long time is over. If you don't know, Binance has Binance.us, so they have arms of business inside the US that are regulated and official. I think BNB is set to go and do some Ethereum prices relatively quickly, and I would say when it does, it might move up to, high market cap pretty quick, because most of the world likes BNB, which is a major development in the expansion of crypto investment products beyond just Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? This is important because the ETF narrative is broadening. Even though the market is weak today, institutionals are still building more ways for traditional investors to get exposure to crypto asset. Stable coins are one of the hottest narratives again today. And we're going to bounce in between. See how we kind of dug into that for a minute and it feels like, all right, that's cool, but I don't know how long I can listen to just news over and over. And that's when we bounce to the fear and greed index, right? So the fear and greed index is at 23. If we scroll down here, we could just put it on the 7-day bar graph. I feel like I'm going at a million miles an hour. Cheers to everybody out there. I got my coffee, so that's probably what's kicking in here. Good evening to everyone. I was out today. Gas prices were down. Yeah, they were. Gas prices, they topped where I am around like 540 and it was just for like a day or two. Now they're well under $4. So, right, yeah, they were like $3.90 the other day. I don't know. I probably got hit with a bad gas station wherever I stopped or whatever. I didn't buy much because I was like, whoa, that'll be lower and lower here soon. Anyways, not to get off topic, Fear and Greed Index, right, is at 23, and you can see, 23 today. Yesterday, we have it right here, was 22. Then we had some days where it was higher, 34, 30, 25, 28. So you could say you're kind of in a range here, right? From, say, like 35 to, I think our lowest was like 22. Just say from 20 to 35 is where we're ranging here for the Fear and Greed Index, which, if you don't know, that's not a direct, it's market sentiment, not so much just like straight up market price. But man, the life for preach, I think it's so funny watching the Fear and Greed Index, and I hope for some of the people out there who are maybe a little newer to like really putting a lot of trust or faith in the Fear and Greed Index, I get it, I've been there as well, is that it was down at like 8 and 5, and we did not feel confident about buying then, and it proved to be a great time to buy. And so, with a little bit of forethought there, you can still look back at all the other times it was low. They were all great times to buy. Now, you could wind up going lower. You kind of do have to, if we're going to continue to go lower, bear market vibes, down to, say, 55,000, 50,000 for BTC, then you would have wanted to get off those bags before holding them, or you were just buying the stack. Have a plan. That's what I'm really trying to say here, is have a plan. He says, I have no sound. I think I have sound. Just refresh, Blues Guy. Welcome in, Blues Guy. Thank you for being here. Says, in the house, underground. Greetings and gratitude, all my favorite people, underground my man. And then he lists all of his favorite people. Appreciate you doing that. Welcome in, welcome in. So we have what is trending over on Crypto Rank. Just like we always do, let's make it the top 20 and not the top 10. This can get a little tedious, right? We can spend quite a bit of time here, which is why I like bouncing around so much. You guys let me know how you like the flow of the show today. I'll ask again at the end of the show, and we'll try to make it more of a normal thing. So Fold, we went over Fold yesterday. It's a newer project, no token generation event, TGE, right? They've raised 186 million, so it's not small. It's not a small amount of money. So Fold is a Bitcoin rewards app providing a gift card platform used to help spend Bitcoin in the real world. I don't know. I guess there's this thought that it's hard to spend Bitcoin in the real world. It's not. I mean, Coinbase has a card. That's probably the easiest thing to get into. Not to mention, all of them do. I'm pretty sure Kraken has a card. I'm pretty sure they all have cards. So you know what I mean. UG got a new shirt. It's not new. I wear it from time to time. I a lot of times don't wear the white shirt because a lot of the website backgrounds are white, and so they mess things up. I look invisible, right? Let's go. Welcome in, welcome in. So anyways, Fold, Bitcoin reward app, helps you spend Bitcoin in the real world. For anybody who knows, spending Bitcoin is not hard to do. But for some of the people who don't know, legitimately, it may be hard for them to understand how to spend it at like a regular shop or something, right? The real Web3 OGs don't have any problem with that. So total raised 186 million. It's a decent amount of money. I'd look out for them. Probably not something real Web3 people are going to get real excited about, but we're in the minority. I hope people realize that. ZK Passport. ZK Passport is a zero-knowledge identity verification via NFC passports, private proofs for age, nationality, and compliance checks. Now, I'm gonna raise your IQ just a little bit here. I posted this in what I want everybody to see, and I bet nobody went and read it, right? So ZK, or zero knowledge, is a cryptographic concept that allows one party, the prover, to prove another party, the verifier, that a statement is true without revealing any additional information beyond the truth of the statement itself. Now, I'm sure that this is rooted around some mathematical principles here, right? This principle is fundamentally in privacy-preserving technologies and secure authentication. Just means to prove something's real, authentication, right? In the past decades, we have witnessed significant developments in both theoretical and practical aspects of ZKP technology. One of the major obstacles in developing high-performance, zero-knowledge proving systems is the lack of portability of high-performance code. The lack of portability manifests in several ways, and I'll leave it at that. I think zero-knowledge stuff is extremely interesting and somewhat hard to wrap your head around. That's why I just keep chipping away at it, right? It's why I just keep coming back day after day after day. Double O Zo says, do you have merch? I'm glad that you asked. It's coming. It's on the way. I've been working on it. It's just not ready to launch yet, but it will. Maybe next week I'll start launching it. I'm going to do a giveaway of some items and stuff like that, so watch out for it. Let's see. Somebody rolling in the chat. I've never seen that name in here before. Smash the like button. Says Clanker with 72,000 funding round projects on Farcaster. That's pretty cool. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate it. Smash the like button. You sound like somebody who I'd love to have in the community. Welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show, where our whole thing is about raising people's crypto IQs. Cheers. With my coffee. Welcome for being here. Plague Dogs, what's up, my man? Yep, Fold is financial technology platform. Yep, it sure is. And it is on the NASDAQ, right? FLD. So there you go. So here's ZK Passport. I just wanted to highlight what ZK is, zero knowledge, and why it's so important, because I got to touch on this again, because I feel like people, it's almost like I'm trying to like equip you with this information for all the stuff you hear from like the kind of anti-crypto, anti-blockchain world, you know, one world government through CBDC's people, and they won't look at anything going on in the space because they believe it's the end of the world, right? And so with zero knowledge, you could verify and prove who you are, where you're from, all of that stuff, without actually really giving away any information about who you are specifically, any information that would really give the person, you know, data on you to sell and stuff like that. Zero knowledge is powerful stuff. Zero knowledge to me is kind of the fix. It's the solution for that whole big dilemma of the surveillance state, right? Thank you, Blues Guy. I appreciate you. So next is a newer project here, no token generation event. It's still in the funding round, Nala. So Nala is a global multi-currency account for fast cross-border transfers, currency holding, and conversions. This is the type of narrative you usually hear from the XRP people, and I've got nothing against XRP. I use it to move money. Anytime I move money, I pretty much always use XRP because I almost never pay anything. And if I do, it's like literally a penny, no matter how much money I'm moving. I don't move millions of dollars with it because I don't have millions of dollars to move. But you get my point. It's extremely cheap. But here is Nala. You're going to have other people come into this conversation, right? They've raised $100 million. That's not a small amount of money. You can hire some developers. You could do some stuff. You could do some marketing and stuff with $100 million, right? And I think it's very interesting. Its core product enables users to receive, hold, and convert and send money instantly to 35 countries. This reminds me a lot of like bridges and things like that, real infrastructure, or DePIN, decentralized infrastructure, where you don't really care about them. It's not important. It's not something you really care about as a retail until you need it, until you need to get money from Ethereum to that strange, layer one blockchain that you would have never thought you would ever use. But there's this really cool application or this really cool game over there. You want to play it, and now you're thinking about getting your money over there. We did it with Starknet not too long ago. So then we have Dunamu. It's a South Korean fintech company that provides a wide range of services with focus on blockchain. You might think, why do we care about these new companies. Well, this one raised $1 billion. Okay, we care because these are not no-name meme coins that are popping up in the night. Sometimes we do find those pop up here, but most of the time they're serious projects. And it seems very much like we've issued into the realm of institutional projects, institutional services, AI company. Like, it's more than just meme coins in the space for those who may be new and don't know that. Smash that like button for me, please. If you want people out there to raise their crypto IQ, you want to raise your crypto IQ, smash that like button and subscribe. Link to our free Discord in the chat. Come into the Discord, say hello, hang out with like-minded people, and let's create a community of people who deep dive and learn together. So then we have Did It. We went over Did It yesterday. There's a lot of coins here that do not have a project. Now, Did It has only raised 7.5 million, but you could still do a lot with 7.5 million. It's just not as big of a number as some of these other projects that we be looking at. All right. Yes, welcome in, welcome in. And that's really interesting, Clanker, with the 72,000 funding round project. You said that, Mizik. I'm going to call you Mizikumund. I don't know how to exactly to say that, but if you're still here, drop something in the chat. Let me know you're still watching. Did It is a unified API for KYC, KYB, AML, biometrics, and transaction monitoring and fraud prevention. Why do we go over this stuff? Because I want you to know what these projects are, because this is how it happens. Project, it's new, it's trending. It's in a funding round, right? They have some investors. You've never heard of it. It has a token generation event. 3 months later, it's the talk of the town, right? And you're like, I wish I would have known about this. Let's get ahead of it. Let's get ahead of it, right? Let's talk about it for a week before it ever even comes out. Know what it is before it comes out. Know how you feel about what it does and who they're connected to. I mean, here, just an example. We'll click on the next one, right? And you can literally see, or we'll click on this one again. You can literally see who their backers are, right? We can see who the angel investors are, who the venture capitalists are. So XLM has been around for 11.8 years. I don't think I need to go over it. It's trending today. Claw. So this goes hand in hand with AI, agentic networks, AI, stuff like that. He says bullish on some base projects. Okay, cool. So the theme of the week here, the theme of the week is base, and I'm sure you figured that out. And that's why it seems like you found this channel. Welcome in, brother. We do a lot of other stuff as well. Got some interesting series coming up the next couple of weeks. I think you'll enjoy them. Anyways, Claw, you have Claudebot. That is really big with AI. You see a lot of these projects coming out around Claudebot, right? Banker Coin is somewhere in the mix. There's a lot of these projects. Just understand the narrative, right? Categories, narratives, niches, very important. I haven't talked about that in a long time. Anyways, it's chilling at like $0.015. XClaw Agent is an AI-powered platform for trading and automation. It's at about 153 million market cap, been as high as 227. Hasn't really been out that long. Let's see, the chart goes back to yesterday. So did it come out yesterday? It might have. Let's go all. Yeah, it might have just came out yesterday. We're so on top of these coins. I feel like I've gone over this coin for a week, and it might really have been 2 to 3 days. I think we went over it before the token generated. We're all over these new tokens. I don't know any other channels, and I'm not trying to brag. I just don't know any other channels that stay this on top of all these new coins. Here's Lufa. Let's talk about this one. This one's really interesting. So Lufa is a Web3 social app for encrypted to encrypted messaging, multi-chain wallet, and chain channels for AI features. It is a social media platform. SocialFi has not really done that well. Okay. And right down here it says AI social messaging platform built for endless protocol. Somebody is eventually going to get this stuff right. Now, is this so much for us, or is this for like AI agents to have like a social media together? Let's run over to their website and take a look here. So the ultimate Web3 AI super connector. So they're kind of connecting all of those things. All right, he says DRD is a good buy at the moment. I could take a look at that in a minute. I could definitely take a look at that. And let's move right along here. So the all-in-one platform integrates decentralized identity, AI agents, Web3 native wallets, social features, and mini programs, delivering a one-stop seamless experience. And they have App Store, Google Play. It says that the Windows application part is coming soon, so I guess they're going to build that last. Anyways, this looks really interesting. Quickly build and launch applications, bots, dApps onboarding. A lot of this stuff is going to get way easier for the average person to do. Loofah is something I'm keeping an eye on. They've raised $40 million effectively, 39.8 if you want to get real specific here. And their main investor and backer here is this Goofa Quantum. And let's see. A lot of times you can click on it. It takes you to like their page. Here we are. Yep. And you could get all kinds of different metrics and data around them. It is in Hong Kong, right? So this is a Hong Kong company, Chinese company. Sorry, I don't mean to say Chinese. You know what I mean. An Asian company, Hong Kong. For those in the West, that makes sense. If you live in China, you're like, how dare you? Or if you live in Hong Kong, I should say, you're like, how dare you? Speaking of people who live in Hong Kong, man, I haven't heard or seen from the Prime Minister of Japan in a long time. I hope he comes back when things get crazy bullish. All right, let's pop over here and see what DRD is. Remember, people can say anything in the chat. Oh, whoops, sorry. Yeah. Did I say it? Yeah. Oh, it's DRB. My bad. DRB. Is debt relief bot. I have heard of this coin. Remember, anybody can say anything in the chat and they can try to shill things and I go look at it. Don't buy anything. I'm never giving you financial advice, right? I'm never trying to give you financial advice. There are no secret codes where I'm trying to hint, wink, wink that you should buy anything. I don't do that here. This is research. You got to make your own decisions. Why? Because at the end of the day, I'm really sparing you. Even if I was allowed to give you financial advice, I'm sparing you because you have to live with whatever the outcome of that decision is, good or bad. And if it's terrible, blaming somebody else is just a scapegoat for the fact that you made that decision. So I was talking about something like March 11th, 2025. This thing came out. It's down 80% from the max, right? It's only got 4.2 million in it. I do know about it. I've looked at it before. It's got a base contract here. AI meme, base meme, Clanker ecosystem. Let's look at its tokenomics real quick. All right, 100 billion. It's fully vested. I like that it's fully vested, but man, it's got a lot of coins. I know that doesn't really matter. I'm well aware of that. Hopefully you guys know your tokenomics real well. They don't have a website, which I think is kind of lame. Unless they do have a website. Let's go to their Twitter, because sometimes you go to their X and then they have a link to their website, right? So here, it says community for Grok's first deployed token on X, debt relief. Is that actually true? I don't know. Did Grok actually make this? I don't think so. How investors will discover Grok has money. Theory by Tony. This seems very deep in the sauce. I could see it getting some clout at some point, right? Double O Zo says I have a little debt relief bot, right? Higher lows, I like it, he says. Yeah, it's a very interesting. It's probably a bit of a gamble, but those things can pay off. They can pay off a lot, right? So let's go look at the 7-day here. I mean, nothing amazing. We really need to look more at like the monthly. It's starting to pop off here. It just made a higher high, right? So I like that. It might be just starting to go somewhere. Very small market cap. It does have a narrative running for it. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see what we got going on in the cryptocurrency tab. Again, like I said, we're going to be kind of bouncing a lot all over the place in a somewhat structured way. As best that I can so that we can keep this as exciting as possible. So the project is growing in popularity every day. Shido network is what they're talking about. You're gonna have this nonsense in here, right? Why do people call blockchain revolutionary? This, I'm not even gonna try to say that, TV. This looks like it's very obviously in another country, right? A lot of those, countries, I believe it's probably from like an African country, right? Just based off of the name, I'm guessing there. And, they're usually very bullish on emerging technology because it's very useful to them, where it's not life-changing for a lot of us. And a lot of those African countries, a lot of this stuff is where they've been using, like, phone minutes on cards as a currency for 10 years, 15 years, as a legit currency. You get what I'm saying? You get my point. Then crypto becomes not so crazy. They have a Binance coin? I was not aware of that. That could be real, it could be nonsense. Sophia. Oh, I was thinking of something else, a different company. Alright, there's a lot of junk in this. We were finding really good stuff in here for a while. Just wanted to check in with it. Yeah, just absolute junk. A lot of times I'll come in here and just delete them, just because it kind of frees up, the feed for a while. But they just, the next one pops up. They're all a bunch of bots. In my opinion, X is nothing but a bunch of bots. And X, as a platform, really hates crypto. I believe that as well, because they shadow ban and block the heck out of all crypto creators, people who talk about crypto, all that stuff. So we were in the middle of running down the new coins here, but we're going to pause that for a second, and we're going to go back to the hottest narratives of the day, right? So stablecoins are everywhere in the news right now. The Block has a lead piece today titled "Stablecoins are creating a new financial system." We've known that for a while here, but maybe not everybody does. So that lines up with several other developments. SoFi has rolled out its SoFi USD stablecoin to banking app users. Cash App now lets people send USDC on Solana, Ethereum, Polygon, and Arbitrum. That's a big, big win right there. And MasterCard secured a New York bit license to support stablecoin and digital asset payment infrastructure. This is probably one of the strongest live stream topics. Why does it do this to me? I did not ask it to tell me that. Stablecoins are no longer just crypto trading tools. MasterCard getting its bit license. We won't spin that. Yep, it just is breaking down what it already literally told us. Circle IPO. Demand is another stablecoin story to watch here, right? So Circle is the issuer of USDC, also ARC, which, I have up over here, ARC testnet. That'll be coming to a mainstream testnet at some point here. And it'll be relevant even more so at that point, but that's built into this whole USDC Circle group, all of that fun stuff. Ethereum gets a bullish comparison from Standard Chartered. Standard Chartered compared Ethereum to Amazon during the dot-com bubble era and maintained ETH price target for 4,000 by the end of 2026, 40,000 by the end of 2030. If you miss BTC, Ethereum might be worth stacking. My whole thing with Ethereum is that everything's built on Ethereum. I don't know why Ethereum wouldn't stay relevant and strong as far as market cap and stuff like that. So the SEC delays tokenized stock trading proposal. So do you like the news? Do you not like the news? Somebody tell me something. Do you guys like the news or do you not like the news? Who's all here? Who's all with me? I would like to know. Drop something in the chat. This is a roll call. It's a roll call, guys. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's still listening. Let's see who's still paying attention. Roll calls will be a part of the stream as well. When it comes to the, digital board game we're going to be rolling out here at some point. So I'm just getting people used to the things that we're going to be doing. Anybody Not a single person. Blues Guy says news is all right. News is fine. That is not. Double Ozo says still here. All right and fine is not very strong. Like that's not a very. That doesn't make me feel like this is a good segment. Maybe we should not do news at all. Maybe news should be a completely different stream. That's the vibe I'm getting here. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Fine and all right. And 3 people participated in that roll call. Shout out to my undergrounders. I appreciate you. Maybe you're driving. Maybe you're doing something. Maybe you're a few minutes behind. I mean, the stream is always like 30 seconds behind, right? So let's get back to looking at the newer coins because I feel like people are more excited about that. Just to say it again, there is no live stream tomorrow night. I don't know, maybe I'll do one earlier in the day with the news and stuff. I was thinking about it, but not a very strong reaction when it comes to the news, so maybe that's a bad idea and a waste of time. Open Trade is raised $32.7 million here. Blues Guy says, UG, maybe it's just us though. I don't know. Maybe you guys are the only people here. It's really interesting. We bounced really high. We've been doing this with viewership lately. We get like this big bounce, and we usually hold most of it. And we went to like 20, and then now we're back to 10. So I think maybe people don't like. Maybe others like the news. I think it's a good segment. I don't know. We'll keep experimenting with it, but I find that just off the numbers, I don't know if people really do like the news. Also, YouTube can be finicky about who they show me and who they don't show me. I think there's far more people watching than who they acknowledge. Open Trade, right, provides Web3 treasurers access to on-chain structured financial products. So there you go. They've only raised $32.7 million, so that's not a lot of money here. Not the most exciting project. Then, of course, you have Allo or Allura, which we went over, abstraction. You got Cody. Cody is 7 years old. You should probably know what that is. If you see me skip a project like Cody and you're like, man, I wish I knew what that is, throw it in the chat. I'll go over it. Open Router. But if everybody knows what it is, we're not going to waste time. It's been around for 7 years. 153 million. Open Router. Open Router is a platform designed to facilitate access to various AI models through a unified API. Useful, definitely useful. It allows developers and businesses to integrate all these pop-ups they give me every time. Developers and businesses to integrate multiple language models into their applications without managing separate APIs for each provider. This service supports a range of models. I can see how this would be very useful. Enabling users to compare performance and switch between them as needed. So kind of let you just go with whoever's doing the best job at the moment. And then, of course, you have Rain, Tether, Starknet, which I like Starknet a lot. It's only 2.3 years old, so it's not that old. It's only chilling around 9 cents here with a market cap of 234 million. Not that big. Soulmate was another one. I was making lots of jokes about this one. So Soulmate is an institutional Solana validator and RPC provider in the UAE, focused on infrastructure development. So it's very much institutional Solana validator for the UAE. If you're not in the UAE, it's probably not that interesting. Soulmate, NASDAQ, SLMT. So I'm assuming it's on the NASDAQ as SLMT. I don't really do a lot of TradFi stuff, so I'm not going to go verify or check that out. If I'm wrong, then I don't know. You're at a crypto deep dive research show, not a stock TradFi deep dive research show. I'm sure there's a stream for that. Super Fortune. I've seen this being talked about a little bit all over the place on Twitter. Not amazing, but I've seen it mentioned a couple of times. Super Fortune is an AI-powered prediction market engine that blends Chinese metaphysics with crypto markets to identify price patterns. Personally, not all that bullish on any of that. If you're into stuff like that, maybe you'll like it. He says, my snowflake stock took off. Hey, good for you, man. I'm glad to hear that. And this is Super Fortune. It took off, and it's also taking off to the downside. It looks like a very Fibonacci retracement done very fast, right? People scooped it down here. It was like 35 cents and then immediately back up to like 82. They made a nice profit off of that dip. And that Super Fortune, which has a ticker GUA, I don't know why that goes together. So Automado. Automado is a tooling and monitoring on-chain DeFi activity and managing notifications related to user positions. They've only raised $2 million, basically like a portfolio tracker kind of thing, right? I'm not super bullish on it, right? System sends notifications through external channels like Telegram. I get the use case. I don't think it's going to be huge, but hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy who loves crypto. Let's look at our top gainers, top losers of the day here. Top gainer is Basic Attention Token. Very interesting. XLM, Home, Plasma, Humanity, Internet of Things, and Algorand. I'm glad to see Algorand getting a little bit of attention because it hasn't been getting much attention. And when your top loser of the day is only down less than 12%, or say basically 12%, it's a decent day out here in crypto land, even if BTC has been going on a downtrend for like the last week or two. Jitto right under it. Bitcoin Cash, Maple Finance, Monero, Pendle, and Filecoin running back under $1. All right. Let's keep moving right along. We were looking at hashtag DeFi. See what's going on here. Maybe a little less cluttered, but I wouldn't doubt it. Joe Agent was exploited via a single function reentry bug, right? Remove liquidity via contract. Loss of 62.5 BNB. 1.1 million Joe. Yeah, so it got exploited. That's interesting. AI agent farm bug audit nab. 148 billion buffet. Sleep well. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I don't have an AI agent. Crypto's not a side hustle anymore. In 2025, it's the main event. All right, I like that. I'll give that a heart. 14 minutes ago. We're pretty much on the latest posts here. Remote's revenue jumped 50% per employee with 0 new hires. Efficiency hack shows scaling can be a numbers game, not a headcount race. Expect more SaaS as a service, right? Sales as a service? I don't know what the S stands for, right? After exploring decentralized exchange, I noticed how important incentive alignment is for lasting liquidity. PackSwap seems focused on more structured approach. Sustainable DeFi growth depends on real utility. Yeah, absolutely. Extremely bullish that AI agents can find DeFi bugs faster than auditors can invoice. Point in time PDFs replaced by point. So basically just using AI agents to find all the holes, right? Very interesting. Gonna make like hackathons not even really worth it. Somebody's just gonna have a collection of AI bots that do audits basically, and they're gonna just be a service, right? And they're just gonna have them go in and just find all your weak points in all your code. ERC 7943 take: if institutions won't play DeFi pirate game, ship rails they can trust, on-chain sustainable disclosure, auditability, and governance best practice can unlock ethical finance and impact invest pro-crypto, pro-transparency. Okay, that's interesting. The future isn't L2s, it's sovereign L1s that share security recursively. Make it happen. Young chains borrow strength, mature ones give it back. One mesh, limitless innovation. Yeah, It's a very interesting concept there. That person has raised their crypto IQ. Base just shipped the MCP agent gateway. AI agents can now execute on-chain trades, swap tokens, and manage portfolios across Morpho, Moonwell, Aerodrome, Avantis, and more. Anthropic NPC meets DeFi. The agentic on-chain era is here. So, with that tweet, we will probably stop because that is very much right on par with what the heck we are talking about right now. Yeah, congrats to 007 Zoe, I should say, on his stock taking off. Good call there. I see, I don't know if you tell us about all the bad ones, but you've definitely hit some good stuff like that Zcash trade that you had looked really good. I'm glad that you're having things go your way. Now, how much of it is going not your way, I don't know. A lot of people tend not to share those, which is no shade. Like, I get it. But we do love to see your wins. We do have a win category in the Discord where you can post your wins. It doesn't have to be just trades. Like, you could post about your Snowflake stock taking off over there. That would be very interesting to, I think, a lot of people in the group. So infrastructure matters, scaling matters, but ultimately users interact with applications, right? So let's come down to our regular talking points here. DEX activity on Base. Lower fees can support trading, liquidity, experimentation, and smaller users. Of course, experimentation is hard to do when you have to pay like a ton of fees all the time to do it. Farcaster and SocialFi. Social applications are becoming a major part of Base ecosystem conversation. Creators and consumer apps. Base appears heavily focused on, of course, creators, communities, and mainstream-friendly onboarding, right? They want to have the user ability and the people. They want people to have a good interaction with Base ecosystems and keep coming back. Payments and on-chain transactions. Lower fees improve the viability of microtransactions. Think X402 payment. That's why I think that Base is going to be the space or the blockchain of X402 projects. Payments and frequent interactions, meme coins and attention, speculation and culture often accelerates ecosystem activity. There's been a few meme coins on Base that really popped off. Think of Brett, Toshi, Dog and Me, and a few others. He said, I lost on Zoe's wake-up call, rug pull on me. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, man. Ecosystems compete through experience. Developers and users often migrate towards low-friction ecosystems, right? Where easy to work with, they can initiate things, all of that stuff. Core insight here is infrastructure attracts builders. Applications attract the users. So you want the builders to come in and build, and those builds, applications, be good because that attracts the user. And that's kind of the loop that you're always in. We're rolling into 9:40, just over an hour of streaming. I feel like we went through a wealth of information pretty dang quickly. Let's go down to Trading View, see what we got going on over here. If anybody has anything they want me to look at, just holler. Let's go to the 15 minutes. This is not a TA show. We just do a little bit of just looking. I mean, this looks like a pretty obvious shoulder, head, and shoulder, right? I don't know. Maybe Green Fingers would tell me I'm wrong, and I don't know anything about shoulder, head, and shoulder. But that looks like one to me on the 15 minute. And if you looked at the measured move, I mean, that takes you directly to the POC. Straight to the POC. So there you go. I've kind of told myself, I've promised myself I'm just not going to touch any Bitcoin until Monday night around 8 p.m. minimum, just because of the banking holiday that just has really messed with liquidity. That is what it is. You do what you want to do. Overall, on the 15 minute, I mean, you could start throwing you some support lines here. Could say maybe you were losing it there. I mean, that thing has a heck of a measured move. this thing could take you some distance, right? I hate when I do that, the fix chart button. It's taking me forever to figure out what I actually did there. I mean, this could kind of be like the moment of short that gets you going there. Oh, that's kind of tempting. It's kind of tempting to take that. Yeah, very hard not to trade this, but I'll just watch it. Again, low liquidity, they play around up and down, they stop hunt. I think there's high likelihood that you're going to this POC down here at 72,988. But who knows? Who knows what might happen? Then we will run into a few other coins that we talk about quite a bit. Sky AI, we were talking about down at its 786 in this range, which 786 historically a real good time to buy stuff. Mega ETH is one that I think might just do a crazy bounce at some point, but it hasn't done it yet. Right? It certainly has not done it yet. I don't know what you do. I would say maybe wait for it to break like a 200 on like the hour. Oh man, that's going to be a long time before then. It's having trouble even getting above the 15 minute at all, like even for a minute. It's been a long time since it's been above its 15 minute 200. Mega is not like a coin I'm super bullish on or anything. It's mostly just the fact that I think certain coins just get the head nod like Rave DAO, and for some reason, Mega's really giving me that vibe. Look at this. Does this look similar? And look, it did that rejection right here at the 200. You do what you want to do with that information, I say. I know 007, 00 Zoe, just I like the ring of it. But anyways, Zoe would probably like this trade right here, a short on Turbo. I mean, bang, bang, bang. It looks pretty much identical, almost identical. The 15 minutes not as close. Let's see, what time frame are we on for that? Turbo, that's a 15. Okay, BTC 15. Go to like a 1 minute. Jeez, yeah. And you have pretty clear shoulder, head and shoulder there. Fall out of the pattern. Might want to wait for a pump and then enter that short. I don't want to do it, but I also really want to do it. I gotta stay disciplined. Don't do it. Let's look at Solana. Let's look at Solana on a 15 minute. Is it doing the same thing as BTC? I mean, it is. It's a lot closer to its 200 than BTC is, but it looks more like Turbo. And does it have it up here? Yep, look, right here. Boom. With the shoulder, head, and shoulder. There we go. Yes, we gotta keep demand happy. Since I've been DCAing into Mega ETH. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I gotta go deep dive that project more. If it wasn't base ecosystem week, I would do it. That's more just Ethereum, right? Mega ETH is its own thing, right? Pretty sure. Pretty confident in that answer. Anyways, that's kind of the TA for the night. Nothing crazy there. Yesterday we kind of looked at a lot of the up-and-coming projects on base, right? Fat finger and everything. All right. As category, base native. Let's just go to, I'm just clicking stuff here. Let's go to base ecosystem and see if that is any different. So we've been going to the base native category over here on CoinGecko. So here's our top gainers. Thesis is up 116%. They didn't mention that. Here's trending, right? Or, of course, new coins, Get Hook, and Thesis. Let's see what Thesis is. It's got a lot of zeros in it, but that doesn't really matter. It's new coin for today. Thesis on base. It's AI application. Let's go look at their website. You submit the thesis. The committee trades it. Tag the agent on X with a token thesis. 5 AI agents put it through review, and you watch every one of them think in real time, pass, and 25% of the profit is yours. What are we talking about? If you pass and 25% of the profit is yours, how your payout works. Your 25% paid on X. There is nothing to sign up for, no wallet to connect. When one of your thesis closes in profit, your agent comes to you right under your original post. The agent replies to your thesis. You reply with your wallet. The payout is sent on chain. Agent sends an ETH on base, replies with transaction link. Your wallet is remembered, so any future payments go straight to you right away. How it works. Post your thesis on X. Tag the agent. And paste the token contract address. The faculty reviews the author, the token, and thesis. Grades A through F live. An A or B grade gets funded. The agent buys on base with profit and stop loss. On a winning exit, so if it takes a trade on it and it wins, it splits the profits 4 ways. The agent replies on your post and sends you 25%. This is so interesting. Yeah, I just took the short on Turbo, A-double-O-Z-O. I hope that works out well for you. I mean, if BTC decides to roll over, then there you go. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing Weeks up here. I knew I was missing something up here. Let's see, where is Weeks? There you are. Let's open that up. Hopefully it doesn't try to make me log in or any of that jazz. Cool, it's got me in there. I want to be disciplined and not get in, but that short looks juicy for BTC. I mean, it's losing 3 minute, 1 minute right now. Man, I don't want to sit here and watch this. And they're probably going to chop and run straight for highs. I mean, technically, oh, that's Solana, not BTC. There we go. To the 15. Oh, yeah, man, that looks like a clear short all day long. It's already got started pretty good here. Almost would wait for it to bounce. It's right at the 200 on the 5 minute. I'm going to stay out of it for tonight. I don't feel like having to mess with it. I got some important things to do tomorrow, and I don't want to have to baby it tomorrow or any of that jazz, so I'll just wait. It is what it is. This sounds super interesting. You heard it here first. So basically, you give it a call. You come up with like some kind of trade. Like you could do it right now, I guess. They call it a thesis. I don't know exactly what you have to outline, but basically you say, here's my thesis, here's the contract address, here's, I guess, you give it the stop and take profit, and then it takes the trade, and then you get 25%. I mean, sounds like free money to me. What do you get if you're wrong? Nothing. Very interesting here. Let's pop over to Chainers real quick. Go ahead and grab some free BNB. Welcome to the Underground Crypto Hangout part of the night here. That was an hour and a half, I feel like, of very quick coming at you information. I hope you could keep up. I hope you could raise your crypto IQ at that point. Hope everybody smashed that like button. all. Let's go ahead and sell this into the BNB pool. Let's see how my BNB is going. 0.0025. This could be a little while. Oh wow, I just got a bunch of reward. It popped up a bunch of times, but I think it's only once, right? I got 2 CFB. I'll take that. It says minting it on chain, so I guess everything's on chain. I don't know if it just says that or if that's true. Let's look at our daily reward. Some bamboo. And we got another random reward. Let's check this one out. Bang, we got some marigolds and some fertilizer. Always take that fertilizer. And our free bamboo. And again, this is the underground crypto part of the night. We did our due diligence. I feel like I talked at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Thank you, Melissa, for the super chat. I appreciate you. I noticed that when the market goes down, those super chats, they don't come in as quickly, so you're a real one for still sending in a super chat. So let's go hit our free item. Again, I'm pretty sure that they've like updated or upgraded this little game. Not that it matters a whole lot, but the graphics are better. I mean, I'll take anything. I'm gonna get my free item daily anyways, so what do I care? They did make it a little more difficult too, which is kind of fun. It was a little bit too easy there for a while. I noticed that score goes up way slower. I guess a big part of making it more difficult, huh? Oof, just barely got it. Says the stream was very filling and you're welcome on the super chat. Yeah, I hope you liked the flow of the stream today, everybody. Glad that Melissa made a comment about it. Just try not to get it too stale. I know sometimes we'll do the new tokens. Sometimes that segment is smaller, right? And I don't have like a certain time on the stream, you know. I mean, we pretty much consistently go 2 hours or more every night before hitting like a members only stream. But I will say that a lot of times lately on crypto rank, there's just been a lot of coins to go over, which I don't mind. I think it's a good part of the show. But I want to switch it up and kind of bounce to news and not do just one thing for 40 minutes. That way people don't get too bored. It's like everybody's cup of tea is usually a little bit different. I like that Zoe asked about merch though. How did he know that I've been working on merch? I don't know how he knew that. All right, we're over 1,000. Yeah, they definitely cleaned up these graphics like a lot. But we need to go ahead and take the dive here in the ring because otherwise we'll be at like 20,000 points in no time. And 15 minutes later, just grab our free item and move on. Reliable J says, yo, oh, it's Thursday night, isn't it? I know what's up. People were probably at the Lifer stream. That's where everybody is. I forget every Thursday that's where everybody's at. Probably Camsta too. It's totally understandable. I wish I was there. I'll have to, like always, rewatch it later on. Said you packed a lot of info in tonight's stream. Thanks for all you do. Absolutely. Absolutely. 007 Zo says, I like the crypto rank segment. Okay, good. I love the feedback. Definitely always let me know what you like, what you don't like. The news seems like maybe by the time I do my show, like most people have heard whatever the big news is of the day. I feel like if I'm going to do news, I got to do it a little earlier in the day. I've been thinking about doing a combined news with kind of a Twitter doom scroll kind of show. It's just a lot to commit to that. And if you're going to do news or something like that, it's not really worth randomly, like, I just do it on the days I feel like doing it. That doesn't really work well for consistent viewership and people who want to see the news. They're going to go where they know the news is being done, right, every day, not just sometimes. So basically, when I start doing it, I really got to commit to doing it all the time, 24/7, which is a lot. That's a whole another live stream at a whole different, time of the day. But I do really want to do it. I do, of course, eventually hope to pretty much full-time YouTube import all of my time, and then having another show like that is no problem.
Spread your love. And hear what I'm saying now.
Let's go, crushing them. One more kill for the game. Like, I want it. Give me the kill. Getting the lags, though. All the lags. Got it. Oh, somebody else got it at the same time. All right. It's an 11 kill game. Almost about to open 10 more boxes. Will it ever matter for this game? I have no idea. Let's see. Yep, 9.5. All right, we'll hit one more game here. I don't know if I can stand to play more than one more here. I like the Blockworks thing you do. The website looks interesting and extremely informational. Nice, yeah. The more I know how to use it, like I was able to quickly go look at the ETF stuff just because we have been deep diving it in the members only stream a little bit, right? So the more I work with it, the more I'll know what information it has and doesn't have. It has a ton of different information. And there's still a lot of that website that I need to go look at, right? Dang, he got that kill off me. You're welcome. Doesn't even say thank you. Definitely getting top dog this round. I don't feel like my teammates are doing much of anything. Totally sniped him without even seeing him. I swear, sometimes I do better anticipating where they're going to be than actually knowing exactly where they are. And I like the machine gun has a long range here. Oh, wow. Got saved by the wall. Got him. Come on. Absolute overkill with that, but I'll take it. Reliable J says what's up to everybody. Got a little quiet there. Used to talking 24/7. Let's see. Got my kids the new Pokemon game for the Switch. Which one is that? I didn't even know there was a new Pokemon game. That's how out of the loop I am. Oh, look at that. We just hit 10,000 scrap. Let's go open some packs. Let's open 10 at a time. Give us some epic gear. I haven't got like any new relevant tank gear in a really long time. Like a really, really long time. Is it that rare or what is the dealio here? Alright, we got an epic something. But it's like a quip, you know what I mean? Who cares about that? Epic ingot, alright. And that's pretty much that. They do them, oh I thought they did them in order. Yo, I was complaining. Finally got something. New turret. Man, I haven't got like a new turret or something in an extremely long time. I must have been more lucky than I realized when I got that. Alright, now it's grind to the next 10K there. Now, I want to say, and I'm sure that Reliable J already knows this, but Rollercoin mobile app is out now. It says install now. This is not. It launched in 2018. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize it had been around that long. But anyways, this is obviously not mobile, so nothing I can really do with that. Gotta do my couple games a day here. Says I want a Steam Deck handheld. Yeah. Certainly that, and then also like everybody's been telling me don't get the PS6. Steam is gonna put out like its own kind of version of an Xbox or a PlayStation, all of that stuff. It's gonna hook with Steam. It's all gonna be cross-platform, and so there's just really no good reason to buy like a PS6 or any of that stuff. And so I'm like, all right, we'll see what happens there. I'm sure PS6 has got some ideas, right? Says, dude, you already got 0.73 in BTC. That's nice. Wait a second. What are you talking about? 0.3 and what? No, I only have this much BTC. Melissa says, I just picked up my copy of Batman Legos for Xbox today. My buddy just grabbed an Xbox. It must be, are Xboxes on sale or something? I know a couple people who just recently got an Xbox. Not sure what's going on with my TV over here. It's on some random channel. No, thank you. Oh, 73 cents worth. That makes sense. I was like 0.7 of a BTC. I'm rich. Nah, I'm just playing. right there. Cleared the board. Compared to what we make in chainers, yeah, I mean, I'll give you that. I don't know how much I've made in BNB, but it ain't a lot. I know that. Here, I'm going to go back to the farm. Leave it on the farm there. It's free, but it's not a lot. All right, I got some corn ready. It's good stuff. I need to, like, restock pretty much everything here. Hit that restock. Buy a bunch of these flowers, which I really need to do. I do love this game. This game is kind of perfect. A lot of stuff to do if you want there to be a lot of stuff to do, and then not a lot of stuff to do if you want to just hop in and throw some crops on and go about your day. It's like it's whatever you want it to be, which I like. I love the in-game market, right? Reminds me a lot of Zverse here. I did finally build this composter. Oh, I need more carrots? Not sure exactly. I like last time I was on it, it was still being built, so this is the first time I looked at it as it actually has been built. And so yeah, there's not gonna be a members only stream tonight because of what I've got rolling. I gotta get my stuff together for what's going on tomorrow. It says I don't know if Xbox are on sale. I just thought it was interesting. They're like 2 people I know randomly bought Xboxes. It's not like they just came out. So I thought that was weird. So I was like, wait a second, are they like on sale? Do I need to buy one? Just kidding. I've never been a big Xbox person. I love the little treasure chests to just give you like extra seeds and these little like goblin hunts and stuff like that. It's pretty fun. Or it's not like that it's fun. It's just like an interesting add to the game flow, the everyday game flow here. And the treasure chests with the free seeds are nice because sometimes you'll just run out of seeds and you have to restock. And then once you restock, then you have to pay to stock. And it's just like, I need all the seeds I can get. Especially when you constantly have people that want you to get like 250 sunflower seeds, but the restock is only like 100 seeds. It's like, how many times do I have to restock this thing? And why can't I just have like 500 sunflower seeds when they want so many of them all the time? Everybody's like, what does this have to do with anything? It doesn't. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. Let's grab 10 of these. Let's chop some trees. Keep that wood up. Did I say that? Shouldn't have said that. And as far as I know, there will be a Saturday stream. So it's just Friday night that's just not gonna work out for me. Will it maybe spill over into Saturday? Possibly, but I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Luckily, Saturday streams aren't till 10 p.m. anyways, right? So, but we will see. I will certainly keep you guys updated here. I'm so confused. Why does it ask me if I want to eat these? I don't know. I can just eat your fish? That doesn't seem like a cool idea. Tempted to hit it and see what happens, but I don't want to mess you up. Then you got to go help out other farms, get social points. I have no idea what the social points are good for. Reliable J, what is the point of the social points? Is it just a status thing? That you're the most helpful person around? Is that what it is? These people have some really cool farms though. I rock with it. Alright, I am missing something somewhere. And I don't know where it is. I didn't get the award yet today. Said you can eat them or age them for way more XP, right? But the thing was, I was on your farm. Why would I be able to eat like your fish? I wouldn't want people coming to my farm and eating all my fish. What am I supposed to do here? I did not get the reward for the day from this farm, which means that there must be something I'm not doing. Alright, I give up. Let's exit that. Maybe it's down here. Can I eat their fish? Can I eat these people's fish? Doesn't look like it. You get those hearts and you buy seasoned items. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, this person's farm is absolutely dope. They like have almost no room on the board, so there's like nowhere to even have stuff. Alright, I'm confused. Is it that? Maybe it's just not popping up. It's like the second time I didn't get the award. Oh, because I have stuff to do inside? There we go. Got social point. It's going to say, not again. Alright, we got to go back and tend to our own stuff here. Oh, out of carrots. Can I buy some more carrots, please? Dang, they really don't let you buy many. It's like, bro, they let me buy 20 carrots. That's it. Gotta just constantly stock everything, huh? You can sell junk to goblins at the retreat. I did see that. I've only gone there like one time. What exactly is junk though? Like, let me go to my inventory. Do I have a lot of junk? Is junk just like seeds I don't want? What is junk? Oh, the clutter. Apparently I do have some bait. How come I couldn't use my earthworms? You do not have enough grub. I don't want grubs. I want earthworms. Oh, and now I can cast? Interesting. Oh, you have to click reel? Oh, and you get to see. Okay. So wait. Oh, you wait for him to start acting like he's got something? Seaweed. I guess that's useful. So he goes in, it's calm. Okay. It doesn't take very long. I like it. Let's go to like food. Oh, I got anchovy. Travel to the beach. I'm like, have I been to the beach yet? I don't know if I've been to the beach yet. Who am I even looking for again? Looking for Corel. I must have missed it. Sell the quest, get the money, rinse and repeat. There she is. 007 Zoe says good night, yo. Or bedtime. Bedtime for y'all or bedtime for you? The weeds in the, yeah, I got you, Reliable J. I'll be headed there next. Just picking up a little bit of dough on my way through. And yeah, I don't know if he's going to bed or he's telling us to go to bed, but either way, have a good night. Thank you. for coming to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. I didn't know you could travel from place to place like that. There's a lot about this game I have not got to really deep dive here. Oh, it's Betty. All right, let's go sell some stuff to Betty. Hopefully she has some gifts for us. I know I got some keys for some treasure chests. Where the heck do I go for those, Reliable J? All right, I'll take it. Okay. Claim. And we got a key. Got another key. I don't know where to use them. Let's see. I was doing carrots for somebody. Oh, I need 5 rendered carrots. I don't have enough carrots for that. Need to get some more stones. Now she wants 2 anchovies. Oh, Betty. It's got another quest. I'm gonna be rich. Deliveries is definitely like where you get all your money from. Alright, let's see what's going on here. This person wants way too much. They want acorns. I don't even know where to get acorns yet. Alright, we need to get some more anchovies and some more stone. Let's go home. Definitely need some more of these sunflower seeds since we just gave away 250 of them. Took me a long time to stack that. I need them because like my best item takes like my best item to make popcorn takes like 100 sunflowers. It reminds me of Animal Crossing a little. Yeah, pretty much. He says, read the key. Why in the world would I do that, Reliable J? Read the key. A magic key that can unlock the basic chest located in the plaza near Tywin. Okay, the heck is Tywin? Here's the plaza. See the plaza. Tywin is a person, isn't it? I feel like I saw Tywin as a name. Again, I've never really explained or explored too much here. Here's a chest, but I don't have the key. Here's what it has a percentage of dropping. Alright, we'll keep it moving. Said left side. Alright. Of course, I went the wrong way. Figures. Is it this one? There we go. Open. Does it just stop? Do I click on it? What happened? I got 3 grape juice. I don't know if that's good or not. I do have another key though. Give me like 8,000 coins. That would be nice. 3 fancy French fries. 1,000 XP. Okay. I don't know if they're worth saving, but those I think I'm gonna eat to level up. I think that's the move there. Let's go home. Make sure I'm on. Oh, I don't think I have any more keys, right? Yep, that's all the keys. Okay, that's a cool feature that I didn't realize was in there. There's a lot of features I did not realize were going on here. I think there's a link to Sunflower Land in the description if you want to play. Definitely one of the better DeFi games with real application to maybe earn some money for your time. If you played Farmville, they're not going to give you anything. Said eat those things. Yeah, we're definitely going to eat those things for sure. Fancy fries. Eat. Nice. We just leveled up. That takes us to level 8. We unlocked artichokes and the bakery. This is kale. Alright, we don't need that. Where's artichokes? 14. It says we unlocked artichokes, but I don't see them. I own everything that's unlocked. This says spring, so maybe they're just not here right now. I do like that they rotate what they have based on the season. It's kind of cool. How that interacts with like how long they take, I don't know. Some of them take a really long time. Like corn takes like 22 hours. I'm like, dang. But that works well for not sitting in front of it and playing it. Some days I'm glad it takes 22 hours because I won't see my computer all day. Today was kind of one of those days. All right, that's done. Keep cooking these up. They're pretty useless, honestly. I just save them for quests. Oh, we need to get some rocks. That's what we need to do. I don't know if that's enough to get me there, but we'll do it. Now let's see. Did we get enough for this guy? We did. Wait, what guy was that? I didn't even look. Okay, it was the blacksmith. I thought so. Hopefully he gives me another key. Deliver, no gift. Oh, I see. There's a little bar. I think that tells you when you're going to get a gift. I'm about to be out of sunflowers again, which is annoying. Let's see, can I make popcorn? Still can't make any popcorn. You must first craft a rod. What happened to the rod I just had? Does your rod just break? 17 reels left. I don't know. If I have 17 reels left, then I must have a rod, right? How does that work? I don't know. I thought I had a rod. What happened there? I don't have enough wood. Save your stone and wood, in my opinion. Oh, instead of doing the quests. Yeah, got another level up easy. I was gonna eat it still. Bang, got to level 9. I see how you leveled up so fast here. Let's see, I thought I had enough to make some mushroom soup. Oh, I'm short one of these. People are like, what is this show? Welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. We're playing Sunflower Land. 17 left for the day. You need to make 17 rods. That's pretty taxing on my materials. I see why you said, you know, save the wood and stuff. Because definitely I need all the free sunflowers I can get here. Oh, I'm short. And I can't restock without paying. I don't think it's worth paying. So I guess we're just going to switch to rebarb. Grow that. Alright guys, it's been fun. I've had a great time, as always, with my undergrounders here. Leaning towards wrapping it up. We just went through, I can't believe how fast in an hour we went through so much information. I felt like we went through more information than normal. We didn't do as much TA today, just because the market is not like a look for tons of opportunity. Hopefully 007 Zoe takes that short and it serves him well. Never financial advice, but I mean, it just jumped right out at me. And everybody have a good night. Stay underground, stay crypto, and I will catch you in the next one.